René Aviation CEO, FAA board alum, and high-performance business coach. From the cockpit to the control tower, I've interviewed women across the industry. You're in for a treat with these mini episodes. I hope they whet your appetite for the longer versions that will drop every Tuesday going forward. Welcome to the Fly Girls Guide podcast. Welcome to this episode of the Fly Girls Guide to Aviation Careers. I am so excited for you to meet my guest. Ryan Bass is a flightline supervisor at Lockheed Martin working on the Invisible Jet. Ryan, thanks for joining the show today.
Thanks for having me. Yep, I work on the F-35.
Oh, so sexy. It's so amazing to live in Fort Worth and see them up in the air. What does it mean to be a flightline supervisor at Lockheed?
Being a flightline supervisor is probably the best job in the world. There's nothing like it. What we do out there is we get the F-35 from the production plant where they put it together in the plant, run it through fuel and coatings and get it all pretty and painted. And we get it out on the flight line, do some engine testing, airframe to engine testing, and make sure it's good and not falling apart, and then run up mission systems and make sure the pilot is 100% safe to fly that aircraft for the very first time. And then we send it up to flight and we fly it up there, and then we clean it up and deliver it to whatever fancy country it's going to.
I love it. And there are a number of different countries that you send these incredible aircraft to, probably 14 or 18 different allies of the United States that are flying F-35s around the world.
There is. We have a bunch of different countries and they just keep on coming.
I love it. So how did you get into this?
Yeah, so I was real young and decided I wanted to go into the military. So I went in the Navy and worked on F-18s. And when I got out, I spent 4 years in the Navy. When I got out, I got my A&P license, and Lockheed picked me up right out of A&P school and came out of here. I just couldn't live without airplanes. There's nothing better than working on a fighter jet in the world.
Yes, that's pretty amazing. What kinds of skills do you think are important for someone who's doing mechanic work at the level that you're doing it?
So attention to detail is like number one. You got to pay attention to the smallest thing. May it be like a safety wire is backwards, or a nut just isn't tight all the way, a clamp is on backwards. There's so many intricate parts to this airplane that you just need to pay attention to, because it could have a big impact on just, even if the landing gear doesn't go up right, if something is backwards.
I know when you showed me the aircraft when I toured the production facility last weekend, you said that the attention to detail is critically important. And you talked to me about the radar signature of the aircraft, which is why I call it the invisible jet. Like, that attention to detail makes what happen.
So that, when they were developing the airplane, and if you look at an F-18 or anything, the panel signature is flat. So it's like a piece of paper, it's flat. And when the radar hits it, it spreads out. So when they were developing this jet and the F-22, they made their panels jagged, like teeth, like razor sharp teeth. So when the radar hits it, it bounces off in small little pieces. So when this jet flies and radar hits it, because it's so sharp and there's such small radar pieces, it shows up like a pigeon, like a little bird flying around on their radar signature. So that's a pretty cool difference between this jet and all the rest of the fighter jets out there.
I love it. I am so proud to be an American and just want to thank you for your service to our country and your service to our servicemen now. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ryan, for being on the show.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening. If this inspired you, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss even more brilliance in the episodes to come.